straight out of
NASA City, Houston, Texas.
Get ready for Tejano Time Podcast, Houston, Texas, tonight.
Giving you the news you can use and bringing you the hottest interviews in the Tejano industry.
It's about to go down with your host, Keith Leon. Houston, Texas.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Tejano Time Podcast starts
Now.
Please welcome your host, Keith Leon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode right here of the Tejano Time Podcast. I'm your host, Keith Leon. My special guest tonight, Mr. Rigo Navaira, is with us tonight here. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you for inviting me. I'm very honored to be here today, and thank you for giving new music a chance, brother.
Oh, yes, always. That's what we're here for 24/7, whether it's here on the podcast or on the radio. We definitely open our arms and welcome all these new artists and new music and throughout the industry. You know what I mean? That's what we're definitely here for. But again, we've got you on the show here. You know, you guys are not familiar with Mr. Rigo Navaira, which I know there's a lot of people out there that are. But for those of you that are not, you're going to get to know him today, a little up close and personal with him today. He is the brother of Destiny Navaira, the son of Mr. Raulito Navaira, so Los Navaira, should I say that right there as well?
Same face as my dad as well.
Great guy, your dad's a great guy as well, and he's still doing his thing, definitely. So, yes, I mean, it's an honor to have you on the show here to share your music. I know you got some new stuff out, a new single that we're going to get to here in just a bit as well to talk about, but let's just go back to let's just start with you. I mean, how long have you been doing the singing thing, or just basically playing in the band with your family as well?
So I mean, I've been ever since I was little. You know, I've always been around it. People might remember me as a little boy on stage that dressed up like a cowboy next to my uncle and my dad. You know, back in the day, I would just dance with my dad, and you know, I was like his little mini me, and still am. But you know, it's always been around me ever since I was a little kid. We were in the clubs and all that stuff when we weren't supposed to be.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, exactly. We're sleeping on the tables in the back, you know, like all that stuff. And my uncle was awesome, man. I mean, I was 5, 6, 7 years old, all the way up till I think I was like 11. Mm-hmm. That I would go on stage with them whenever I would go travel. And I mean, for somebody at that caliber to do that, you know, that was really special to me. And I have memories of all those shows that I'll never forget, you know, growing up. And so I always been around music. It was around 7th grade. I was about 12 years old when I didn't want to play football because I didn't want to run, man. I didn't want to run anymore. I was over it. And my dad was like, well, if you're not going to run, if you're not going to be in football, every time that you're going to go out to practice, you're going to be practicing the bass because I'm going to start going out and I need a bass player. So I was like, all right, yeah, cool, let's do it. And I wouldn't practice, man. And my dad would be like, I don't hear you practicing in the other room. And I would be all upset. Boom, 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 in my bass. But I started on the road literally 2010. It was New Year's Eve. I'll never forget. It was down in I want to say it was the Valley. It was a wedding. And that was my first show with my dad. And after that, I mean, I was on tour with Little Joe and La Familia. We did a couple shows with them, and they're awesome. And, you know, I made family and friends on the road. And I still have them to this day. You know, 45, a lot of them played with Little Joe back in the day whenever I was starting. So they're good friends with me. I'm good friends with them. You know, going to Mexico, too, with my sister's stuff has also got me to rub shoulders with people like La Casetera and our producers, Poncho and Manuel Herrera, Salomon Robles. I got to really meet a lot of people. And you know, I think I've been in it all my life, man. And I love it. I love the culture. I love the music. I love where I come from. And yeah, so we moved to Mexico in 2020. And my sister, you know, she wanted to do her thing. And I said, I'm behind you 100%. I went with her and we started recording. And yeah, man, now I'm here. Finally, I got to, you know, I've had these songs in the caliber for a while that I'm going to come out with. And Luna was one of the first ones that I wrote with along with my sister.
And your sister.
And yeah, and we just I fell in love with it. I got really excited whenever I got into the studio this past year, and I'm very very excited for what's to come, and I'm excited to share everything that's coming out with everybody that's been following my family and everybody that's been following my career personally as well. And like I said, thank you again for having me on here to spread the word.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And Luna, we're going to get to here because we have the video for those of you out there that are watching as well. And if you have not seen this guy perform on stage, I had the opportunity to check him out the last time they were here in Houston. Spend some time, and I was telling him earlier that I got a little memory from Facebook saying, "Hey, remember this back in the day?" But this guy here enjoys what he does when he's on stage. I mean, he just has fun. Very humble dude, and he loves to just get up there. I mean, you see it when he's up there performing. You know, I got the opportunity to check it out. I know a lot of people out there can probably speak on it as well, but if you love it, that's why you do it. You know what I mean? And it shows. It definitely shows, man. I've said it once and I've said it again. You know what I mean? Just continue to do what you do, and continue to make some great music. Your sister as well, También, has got some great stuff. But right now it's about you. You know what I mean? You got an EP that's in the works. You know,
it's a little weird, man. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, my sister, she's always been by my side. I've always been by her side. So it's kind of weird. You know, she would do interviews by herself as well, and she still does to this day. But now I'm doing them, so I'm like, okay, don't say anything dumb.
Right. So she coached you pretty much, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I think I know a pretty good amount of what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
Like that.
Right. She didn't. I think you're in good hands. Put it that way. We're not gonna make it. I'm not gonna take you over the edge on this one here, right?
Let's go. Tell me the tough ones. Tell me the tough questions.
So Ricky Duran is watching right there. He's already. That's right.
Ricky, what's going on, brother? Saludos a todos que está viendo aquí en Texas, en Monterrey, en México también. Shout out to everybody, my family, friends watching. I know Destiny's on here too. My dad's probably on here, or he's probably going to watch it later on tonight. So if he does, what's up, Dad?
Yes, un saludo.
Yeah.
That's right. So we got Gabriela Salazar also watching right there. She says, hola.
Hola, Gabby.
Great artist there. Michelle Garcia right there. Just watching as well. Thank you, Michelle. And the folks over at Puro Pedo Talk Show, also from San Antonio as well, is watching.
Saludos.
Mr. Brandon Vasquez also watching the show.
Brandon, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or is that another Brandon?
Brandon Vasquez.
Brandon Vasquez. Saludos, Brandon. Hope you're doing good, brother.
And Brandon Vasquez right there. And let's see here. We got just, it says here, hi, Rigo from New Braunfels right there.
Yeah, Tony. He plays accordion. I got a call this past weekend from Mario Ortiz, and he needed help with some a show. He needed somebody to go out and play bass. So I was like, yeah, man, I got you. So it was actually me, Mario, Aaron Holler, and Tony played accordion for us too, and my sister was singing. It was like a little last minute show, man, but it was really fun. We got to go out to the rodeo and check it out. I really don't go unless I'm playing, and so it was cool to go out there and check it out.
Yeah. Bobby Castañeda, big shout out to those. Get some of these shout outs out the way right quick here. Saludos from California. Says the Navairas are very talented family. God bless you all.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Hopefully we'll be out there in California real soon, man. That's where I love Cali. I love going out there. The last time we were out there was a couple of years back. I want to say it was pre-pandemic, and we had a blast. Yeah. We had a blast. Yeah, we had a really good time out there. It's just a beautiful. We drove out there too, and honestly, I love it though because it's a beautiful drive. I love the Southwest region, Arizona también. Saludos a todos que está viendo allá in Arizona, Colorado. All that area over there is just so beautiful with the mountains and everything like that. That's my favorite.
It's your favorite, huh? Right there. And Michelle Garcia has something here to say. Rigo Navaira is the most humble person freaking ever. It says, thank you for always being so kind to me and my daughter, Madison Pulido. Means a lot. Your sister, too. Such a sweetheart. Destiny, God bless you and your careers, guys.
Thank you, Michelle. No, saludos to Madison Pulido, too. upcoming artist, I believe from
Yes.
Texas, right?
Yes. I believe Lake Jackson.
Lake Jackson.
I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to say
yeah.
Lake Jackson. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's great to see, new artists out there. And, you know, anytime somebody comes up to me, I know también Jenny B had
Hmm.
messaged me and she loved the single. And, anybody who comes up to me and asks me questions, I tell them, you got to make the music for yourself. You got to make the
Yeah.
music for yourself, and you got to love what you do. And you can't listen to, the hate. You just got to put on the blinders, like the horses down here in San
Yes.
Antonio, and keep going forward, man.
Keep going forward. Yep.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
If you're doing it because you love it, that's all that matters.
Exactly. Yeah, just got to push the haters away, and we got the download right here. I believe this is for Luna right here, so it's
Yeah,
on the comment section, guys. So make sure you look for Rigo Navaira right there if you want to download the new song. You can go
yeah.
to that link right there. Okay, for sure. We're gonna play the
Thank
video
you.
here,
That
though.
was destiny right there. Thank you, D,
Yes,
for posting that.
definitely right there. Let's see what's up. Rigo from Tennessee, the Tennessee mountains, right here, Mr. Mike Lena.
Hopefully I'll be up there in Nashville pretty soon. My primos live up there, and that's where they want me to go check it out. So I want to go up there and have a good time.
Yeah, that'll work. Olivia Ray, también saludos. She says watching the show.
Nice.
Okay,
Saludos,
so
Olivia.
DJ Brandon, Papa. That's
It
right,
is
DJ
DJ
Brandon.
Brandon. Saludos to
Yes,
DJ Brandon. Those are Pearsall, Texas, baby.
there you go. Yes,
That's awesome, man.
he's got a can of beer in his hand right now, huh?
Oh yeah, he's jamming, man. I
Jamming,
see him
yeah,
jamming on TikTok Live sometimes too.
yeah.
He's awesome. I got to meet him at Smoke, and
At the smoke,
great guy. Yeah.
yeah. So Mike Elena says here, salute to the future, right there.
Thank you, brother.
There
I
you go.
appreciate that. I really
Oh,
appreciate that.
Oakland, California. Also, David Vela is watching from Oakland, California.
Oakland, California. Hopefully we'll be out there soon.
From Chicago, that's right there.
Chi-Town.
Joliet.
I actually went. We played with La Casetera up there in Ohio at a festival, and we flew back from Chicago. And we have friends. Shout out to Los Flores, the Chicago, Angie and Santos. They took us to Giovanni's. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's the name of the pizza place that's like world famous over there in Chicago.
in Chicago.
Delicious. I love it.
Yeah, nice, outstanding. There we go. Let's see here. El Gallo. Who's this here? This is Vende Tamales. I deliver.
Hey, El Gallo, I'm gonna let you know, man. I hope he has the jalapeno cream cheese and is the jalapeno cream cheese and chicken.
There you go. El
Those are my
Gallo.
favorite.
If you got those, he'll let you know.
Yeah, I had a cousin that actually showed me to get that tamale. You put green salsa on top, salsa verde, and then to put, hear me out, Ralph's beer salt on top.
Oh wow.
Changes lives.
Yeah,
It really does.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, man. It's really good. Really
I
good.
never-
Shout out
I
to my
don't-
cousin, to my godmother, to my madrina Dina, all the way from
Yeah.
Vernia, Texas.
There you go. There you go.
El Salvador. Saludos,
Yes.
El Salvador.
There's Mr. Juan Castillo out there in El Salvador.
Saludos,
Appreciate
Juan.
you. Gracias. Let's see. We got also. Let me get a couple more of these before we get to that video here, guys. All right.
Let's do
Let's see. Is it Isa Villalobos? Is
Oh,
Monterrey?
Isa, muchas gracias, Isa. Ella es de Nuevo León, de Monterrey. Saludos a todos de Monterrey, Nuevo León. Saludos, Isa. Un abrazo. Yeah.
There you go, right there. Let's see. ¿Quién más? Mr. Chris Vala también. Hey, guys. Saludos, Chris.
Chris, saludos. Nice.
Ernest Dominguez. Way to go, gentlemen. Saludos desde Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus in the house. I love it.
They're all over tonight. All over the place here.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
And yes, Mr. Tomas Vasquez. Hi, everyone. Mr. Tommy Guns.
¿Cómo estás? Nice to see from you, brother. Hope you're doing great.
Awesome. Now we got Mr. Let's see, is it Angel and Ruben Garcia? That's
Yes.
right. Great
Yes,
folks
good
right
friends
there.
of ours. Good friends of
Yes.
ours. Saludos.
Saludos. And they're great guys. I got an opportunity to meet them over in San Antonio last year after an award show, man. Great people, man.
They were the
are amazing.
first ones to ever, like, from our very first performances, the Remedio, from like little places.
Mhm.
They were always there, and I got to give a big shout out to Ruben, and they're awesome. They're really great people, amazing people. Un abrazo fuerte también. They're really great people.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching the show. Gabriel Barajas here, so Rigo Beagle.
Yeah, G-Bop. Saludos, G-Bop. I call him G-Bop.
G-Bop.
Yeah, man. Great people on here. Hope everybody's doing great. Thank y'all for watching the show. Yeah, no, I'm excited to be here and excited to be talking and saying hi to everybody. West Texas in the
Yes,
house
for
as
sure.
well.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Are y'all coming to players? That's kind of coming from Tomas Vasquez.
I think I'm not too sure yet. I gotta ask. I'm really bad at the booking stuff. That's not me. That's not my department. But as soon as we have any confirmed shows, everything will be on our social medias, and so you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, on TikTok también. Please go follow me on TikTok because I've been working my butt off on that on that app, man.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, shout
TikTok.
out
Look
to
him up on TikTok.
yeah, look me up on TikTok, Rigo Navaira. Shout out to Ruben Valdez as well. He's a great friend of ours, road manager, pretty much, and he's been taking care of us social media wise, and he's been on our butts about everything. And you
Everything.
got to post every day. You got to post every day.
Mhm.
So he's been great.
Been great. Awesome. Speaking of Jenny B, she's on there right there. Yeah, yo,
There he
Keith.
is right there.
She says, "What's
Saludos,
poppin',
Jenny.
Rigo? Love your new single and the video as well."
Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for watching.
And we got Ezekiel Jacob Galvan también. Rigo, keep doing great things. God bless you, bro.
The great drummer, man. Great drummer, great family. Out, they live here now, but they're out of Washington State.
Oh,
Great,
okay. Nice.
great people.
And Jenny says, big things coming from New Tejano generation.
Exactamente.
Yes, for sure.
Por eso aquí estamos haciendo cosas nuevas. We're trying to do different things, new things, and things that will, you know, catch the attention of people from my generation and younger.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. No doubt about that, man. Hello, says hello from Jesse over in Miami, Jesse Hernandez.
Jesse Hernandez, great friend of La Familia Navaira. Every time he comes down here, we try to go see him, and we're supposed to be going up there soon to Miami. So, Jesse, get ready. Me and Destiny are gonna go take over, so we're gonna have to go up there and chill out with y'all. Yeah.
There we go, right there. So, saludos. Says, hey, Rigo. Hello, guys. Madison Polido. So she's on now as well.
Madison, saludos. Hope you're doing great.
Thank you, Madison. Thank you for watching the show tonight. Michael Longoria. Saludos, guys. Have a blessed one. It's from Michael Longoria right there.
Michael. Yeah, I know Michael. Hope he's doing great.
Yes.
Hope you're doing good, brother. Thank you so much for the well wishes.
That's a wonderful guy right there. I had him on the show not too long ago as well. Great guy, amazing. He's doing great things as well in the industry of the conjunto style. Yes, for sure. Love it. So let's go ahead and hit the video, Luna. Tell me a little bit about the video before we get to play it, right quick. Just a little bit behind the scenes of how you came up with the little deal there. Because to me, like I said, when I first watched it, I was like, hey, man, this is interesting. It's different. It's a whole lot different than the normal, your normal everyday videos that you get from a lot of the artists out there. It couldn't be the same old thing. But this one here, just, you put a little something into it different, a little acting and whatnot. I mean, just like almost like a cartoonish type of thing, you know what I mean? But it looked real. It was good.
I mean, I'm glad. My little sister, shout out to Lauren Navaira out there in New York. She's in Brooklyn, actually.
Okay, Brooklyn.
She was the one who told me, brother, you need a music video that's gonna grab people's attention and that's gonna have a story, because you just don't want to be in front of the camera just singing. I mean, you want to show some interest. It's your first song, and I was like, you're right. So I kind of I had this idea already before about what I wanted to do, and I was very happy with what came out of it. I'm a ex-film student from the University of Texas at Austin, Hook 'em Horns. I studied film up there, and I fell in love with film history. And it's just, I love all the classic films, from everything from the silent films to the modern day films that are coming out today. I based it off of a short film back in the first fantasy film ever, by George Méliès. He's a famous director, silent film director
Mm-hmm.
from France in the 1900s. He did a movie called A Trip to the Moon. So if you ever get to see that, watch it, because I got inspiration from there. And
There it is.
I wrote the story. I sent it to the director down there in Monterrey. Shout out to Waldo Reyes. He's done a lot of videos down there in Monterrey, and he executed it perfectly. We got a beautiful model by the name of Omega. She did a great job in it. She loved the idea. And shout out to my executive producer as well, Manuel Herrera, who put everything together, took care of everything to where I just needed to show up and act, and
Acting.
and that's
And
it,
that's
man.
it.
So that was that was half the battle, and he took care of that. So saludos a Manuel Herrera también. I really hope y'all enjoy it. This is something that I'm very passionate about. Film is like my second passion, and I really hope to incorporate that with future songs that I have and future videos that I have coming out. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, check this one out right here, guys. Luna. This is the single that's out right now. It's available also on all digital platforms as well. So if you guys like the video and whatnot, you can also add the song to your platform, or you got a favorite platform, guys, out there. You use all these different platforms you use to take along all your music on the go, Spotify, whichever you use. Go out there, search the guy, Rigo Navaira, and the name of the song is Luna. Okay, so if you like what you hear, go ahead and add it to your playlist, guys. We'll be right back. Check this short video out right here.
Nunca pensaba que yo iba a enamorarme hasta que te conocí y con una mirada caí en un trance. Cuando te vi, luna, tu luz es la única que yo sigo cuando estoy perdido. Yo quisiera tenerte aquí a mi lado hasta el fin, bajo la luna, bajo la luna. Cada vez que estás conmigo, tú me robas un suspiro. Nunca pensaba que yo iba a enamorarme hasta que te conocí y con una mirada caí en un trance. Cuando te vi, luna, tu luz es la única que yo sigo cuando estoy perdido. Yo quisiera tenerte aquí a mi lado hasta el fin, bajo la luna, bajo la luna. Cada vez que estás conmigo, tú me robas un suspiro, bajo la luna, bajo la
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. It's awesome. Like I said, it was something different. It was not just your normal everyday video. I mean, it was amazing.
I think are you frozen? Might be frozen, or is it me?
It might be just you, yeah. No, you got stuck somewhere out there. So yes, we're talking again. Once again, joining. There you are. You're there. You good?
I'm here. I'm good.
Okay, yeah. Might have just been that one right there. Yes. That's Rigo Navaira said, "Woo."
Yeah. Shout out to my sister.
Watching the show.
Honestly, Destiny's been there from the beginning. She's always been supporting me, even when I'm too much to handle. Sometimes I think she's always there. So, thank you.
Yeah. Awesome, amazing person right there at Humble as well. Destiny Navaira. Congratulations on the new song here, she says, and the video as well. Love the concept, Rigo.
Thank you, Gabriela. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Destiny says, a proud mother hen.
Yeah, yeah, that's D. That's Destiny right there.
So, guys, if you like the song, you can go out and grab it. It's all it's available on all digital platforms, guys. Okay, go out there and add it to your playlist right there. Luna is the name of the song. Okay, so go out there and search it, guys, for sure. Add it to your playlist.
Yeah, and follow us on social media as well, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. También. We're just trying to get out there and share our music with everybody, and just hopefully bring good vibes to everybody as well.
Yeah, and you when the song came out, you were very, very excited. You were very excited with the day of your single when it dropped. You were waiting on your curbside for Whataburger in your vehicle and just jamming to the song. It doesn't get any better than any. It's just that's keeping it real right there for anybody out there that's tuned in.
I'm always waiting for Whataburger one way or the other, so it's good to have a song to jam to, man.
Heck yeah.
When you're waiting. For sure.
Yes, I saw that and I was like, gosh, it's out. I didn't know it was out. And then, so I was like, I got to get this song, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. No. So. Thank you for everybody who's already been getting a lot of messages. I started promoting the song before it came out, just the chorus. And I did it like probably a week before it came out. So like I've been getting messages. I was getting a lot of messages saying, I have the song stuck in my head and I haven't even heard the whole thing, So thank you so much for everybody that's been kind enough to come out and let me know that they've been listening to the song, and people who have telling me too that they love the video and everything like that. So I'm very proud of it, and hopefully there'll be more. Well, there will be more actually. I'll announce it here first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be coming out with an EP in May, so it's gonna be a total of 5 songs, and I'm very excited. I already started working on everything. Saludos a mi productor, Poncho Herrera. He's a Grammy Award-winning producer. Worked with bands like Intocable, Pesado, Palomo. He has his own reggae band called Bamboo that they're very successful down in South Latin America and in Mexico. También he was the lead singer of a group called Grupo Conspiración out of Monterrey, Nuevo León in the 90s. They were signed with Sony. They toured with Luis Miguel, Juan Gabriel. So I'm in good hands, and I'm very grateful for the experience that I've had in Mexico. The great people that I've met over there and that I continue to work with. So yeah, it's very fun and exciting to see what the future has in store.
For sure. No doubt about that. Now, Juan Mendoza says, great video for Tejano TV. So make sure you get that video.
Yes.
Make sure you get it over to those guys.
I need to. Yes, for sure. I will send it to y'all for sure. Thank y'all so much again for the support, and thank y'all for supporting new music, man. That's what it's all about.
Definitely, man. Great group of people over there doing big things over there at Tejano TV, Más Chingón Radio, and saludo, Mr. Juan Mendoza out there, but Marcus Daniels, D. Burleson, the Three Amigos Show, all those fantastic guys out there doing great things as well. So thank you guys. And Brandon Vasquez says here, he says, I'm going to be spinning the new song for sure, brother.
Thank you, DJ Brandon. I appreciate that, man. I hope you're doing great, brother.
Puro Monterrey, says Mr. Jose Luis Cerda.
Compadre José, él es de Monterrey, Nuevo León. Compadre mío también, saludos. He's been there since day one, since we moved down there as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Great, man. All kinds of people everybody's tuned in now tonight to the show here, trying to get the inside scoop of what's happening with Mr. Rigo Navaira when he had the single hit. You know, they were just freaking out. What's going on now? I mean, let me get this one out the way right quick, right here, big old Mr. Grammy Award, 2-time Grammy Award winner, right there, Mr. Juan Trevino.
Yeah, Juan. I just got off the phone with him actually today. He's a great guy, great artist, great songwriter as well.
Yeah.
I got the honor to write with him on my sister's first album. We wrote a song called Contigo Sin Ti, and great guy. Congratulations to everything that's happened to him. Grammy award-winning artist, songwriter. I mean, amazing dude too. Really cool guy to hang out with and
he's a very humble guy.
Talk about music with and stuff like that. Really cool guy.
There you go, Mr. Juan Trevino, guys, out there that's tuned into the show right there. Great song and super video, Continue to Shine. It's from Jesse Hernandez. Okay.
Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, he was one of the first ones to hear the song, actually. Whenever he came down, I got to show him the demo, and he loved it. And, yeah, he's actually, he doesn't know this yet, but he's probably going to be my stylist because he got on my case the last time when I was we went out to go get some drinks at a bar that a friend of mine owns, and he was like, you got to do something about that outfit. So now I gotta take care of that. So shout out to Jesse, man.
It's okay. We asked what you were wearing. what?
Yeah, no, I was chill. Like I had a beanie, I had just a normal shirt,
laid back,
the jacket. We had sweats on. Like I was chilling. Yeah. And he said, "That's got to go, bro." So
it's got to go.
Yeah, he knows. That guy is he's a fashion icon.
Yes. That's Jesse Hernandez. Thank you, Jesse. We got the Isa Villalobos again. Yes, right. Ahora en Monterrey esperamos la presentación for the EP when it drops. Here.
Yeah. Sí, ojalá en mayo, Isa, si Dios quiere. Voy a salir con mi primer EP y yo creo que el EP se llama Rodrigo. I wanna name it. My real name is Rodrigo, and I want to name it after that because all these songs that I've had. Actually, my sister, I gotta give her a shout out. She gave me the idea and my dad, they gave me the idea to do songs about girls' names. Because I had Sophia. That was one of the very first songs that I ever had.
I remember that one.
With a Remedio, and my dad was like, dude, just keep it going. And so I was like, you know what, that's good. And all these songs that I'm about to come out with are based out of experiences that I've had in my life with other women and with my experiences about love and everything like that. So I feel like those are the best songs. I'm a songwriter, so I feel like the truth is the best thing to write about. So yeah, I'm excited to share that with y'all, and y'all can be chismosos and chismosas and talk about who's that song about.
Yeah, there you go. And Mr. Juan Trevino says this is Rigo's interview.
Hey,
so this is
he's a great guy. I love Juan, man. He's great. Saludos a Juan. También Rudy Olivares, great friend of mine. Juan does a lot of work with Rudy. He's el hijo de Fito Olivares. And great people, man. Amazing people. And very blessed to have worked with them and that they're in my life, as friends and also as people who work like companions, like work companions as well.
Yeah. And if we go, I got a comment here. I'm gonna get to here in just a minute, right quick. With Angie says good evening from Minnesota as well.
Oh, all right. Minnesota. Minnesota.
Yes, Minnesota's in the house. Saludos to Keith and Rigo from Mission, Texas. Gracias. Thank you so much. Now, the songs like Sophia and all these other ones that your dad said to keep it going. Well, he stated here that those are names of his girlfriends.
No. I had to change it. I had to change the name so that nobody would get too suspicious, But I feel like I changed it just for the song, I changed them to where they fit the song good and it flows good and the vibes are good. So no, they're not. Don't go on my my Facebook page or on my Instagram and look up Luna or look up these next couple songs that I'm gonna come out with. because no, they're not. They're not real. Those aren't their real names. Look at my dad. He's just trying to stir the pot.
Raulito Navaira, saludos. He's here watching the show as well. Un saludo. That's right. Buenas tardes. Lansing, Michigan is also on there. Yolanda Gonzalez Saldaco as well. Thank you, Yolanda.
Yolanda, saludos. Hopefully we'll be up there in the Northwest pretty soon. The northern part of the United States. I love going up there as well. I think we're gonna do, I don't know if I can announce it yet, but we'll be up in Milwaukee pretty soon for something. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I'll just say that. Which we're very excited about. So
yeah, that's cool. Hopefully it's going to be the festival that they got out there. Be something to look forward to all this. So let's go with Isa right quick and then we'll jump in with your dad right here. She says, no quiero ser chismosa, pero las canciones de Rigo son muy buenas historias.
Sí, es cierto, Isa. Gracias.
And your pop says here, my girlfriends.
He's necio, man.
Necio. They were changed for Rigo's protection of the girls. LOL. That's from Juan Mendoza.
Hey, exactly.
We're on to something now.
I don't want no celosas on my hands right now.
And Yolanda says the Milwaukee, Wisconsin Festival. Never know. You never know. Stay tuned
to our
Facebook page,
social medias, and we'll be posting what we're going to be doing for the rest of the year. And we're very excited. We haven't been playing recently, but that's because we're getting ready for all the new stuff that's about to come out. Along with my sister, she's planning some big things too as well. So stay tuned with her. Go follow her as well. We're both we're in it. We're in it. I feel like this is the year for new music. I mean, not just this genre, but I mean, you look at all the other genres. You got Beyonce coming out with the country album, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's totally different.
You got Casey Musgraves coming out with stuff. You got so many artists that are coming out and announcing things that they're gonna come out with things. And every time that, I feel like this is gonna be a great year for new music.
Great year for music.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, definitely. It's still the year is still young, very young.
Exactly.
So a lot of room for more music as well to continue the year. Sean Zambrano is watching the show from Gonzales, Texas. Tejano Swag Radio. That's right.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything, Sean. Good friend of La Familia Navaira también. He's always coming out to say hi, and every time he comes out, we always make sure we say what's up and take a picture with them. So saludos to Sean. He's a great guy.
Definitely. And if you haven't got an opportunity to check out his little radio station there in Gonzales, Texas, TejanoSwagRadio.com, all right? Look him up. Always playing nothing but the best 24/7 there, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sabrina Hernandez says hello.
Hello, Sabrina. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.
And your pop says he's got the best kids in the world. Well, that is a wonderful thing right there. Definitely got two great kids here that are humble. Destiny and Rigo también. So they love what they do when they're out there on stage. You know what I mean? I love it. I love that they
we're only the best. We're only the best because we had, honestly, I'm not trying to be sappy or anything like that, but my dad is one of the greatest. I mean, to me, he's the greatest dad in the world. He was always there for us. A lot of people think, he was on the road a lot back in the 90s, and he didn't really, he was never home. But honestly, he was always home during the week. He would play with us. He was so much fun. He got us into like Sting and all the wrestlers back in the WCW and all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
So we would like he would paint his face like Sting, and we would wrestle, and oh man, we would have a blast. He's honestly one of he's my hero, man. He's one of the best
awesome.
people in the world, honestly.
Doesn't get any better than that right there, man. It's talking about his pops right there. Mr. Raulito Navaira is watching the show as well. Yes, I remember those days in my pops. My pops was a big wrestling fan too, and growing up as well, and still is, and growing up, those were the days, you know what I mean?
Did you see the new movie, the Iron Claw?
I heard of it. I have not seen it.
So good, man. Highly recommend it.
You gotta check it out.
It's a tough one to watch, but it's really great.
Yeah,
really great.
Amazing. Christina G Promotions tuned in as well. Saludos, Christina.
G in the house. Saludos, Christina. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for watching.
Yes, and now she's Rigo. Jose Luis says, Rigo, with the new music, are you going to be playing your music on stage?
Yes, yes, I'll be. So what we have coming up, and I guess I can explain it here, is we want people to know that we're always going to be playing together. Me and my sister, no matter what. Too. I mean, we have shows that are catered to Los Navaira, which is a show that's going to consist of my dad, myself, and my sister, and we'll be playing all three of us. And then we have other shows where I'll be doing stuff solo. There'll be shows like we have in South by Southwest where my sister will be performing solo. And so you just got to watch out. You know, if Destiny's going to come out with something, you'll say Destiny Navaira. If she's going to have a show there. If I'm going to come out with something, it would say Rigo Navaira. And then if we're going to do something all three, like this Friday, we play in Brownsville, Texas, in El Valle. That's a Los Navaira show. So it's going to be all three of us, my dad, myself, and my sister.
There you go. Yeah, it's a true story, guys. All right. So don't forget about that right there. We got another shout out right here going out to Rigo. Congrats on the new single. That's
Celso,
right.
good friend of ours, Celso Perez. Thank you, Celso. I appreciate it, brother. He's our unofficial driver, honestly.
Unofficial. All right.
Unofficial.
And I'm not sure who this guy is right here.
I don't know, man. You might have to ban him.
All right. Block.
Block. No,
No,
saludos a Bumper, man.
Big shout out to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday right there. That's a good kid right there, he says. Definitely,
Thank
man.
you,
Very
Bumper.
humble kid.
Thank you, Bumper, and shout out to Bumper and his whole family. Man.
Whole family.
They treat us like family. The very first time we went over there to do the podcast, they treated us like family, and I love them all. They're definitely like family to us for sure.
Saludos, Bumper. That's right. Big shout out to him watching the show as well. Alex, also DJ Alex Lee, old school Tejano DJ McAllen, Texas.
El Valle, I love the Valley, man. The Valley's one of my favorite places. If I wasn't from here, San Antonio, I would love to be from the Valley.
Yeah. So home base for you right now is San Antonio, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just moved back from Monterrey, but every month we go back to Monterrey to work on projects. Our publishing is down there, Uni Music, so we're always down there working on something. So you'll always catch me 1 week out of the month down there in Monterrey.
There you go. So again, the project that you're working on right now is not a tease. It's not just a song that you're just going to come out with. It is a project of an EP, 5-song EP that's going to be released in May, correct?
Yes, sir. I'll hopefully be coming out with another single in April, and with a video as well. We're in the works with that right now. And then in May, the whole project drops. And I'm very excited, man. This is my first project, like I said. These songs, I put a lot of thought and a lot of work into them. Alfonso Herrera también, Poncho Herrera, he's helped me and he's been my guide. We have a great chemistry together. He is the grandkid of him and Manuel. They're brothers. Mm-hmm. They're my producers, and they're the grandkids of the writer for Volver Volver and Hermoso Cariño, Fernando Maldonado. And so they got it in their blood, and they've had the music in their blood since they were born. So it's kind of a cool connection that we have. And también they worked with my uncle and my dad back in the day, and they worked on a couple albums, and one of them won the American Grammy. And that was my uncle's first Grammy win. And so, ever since we got to see him again after 2016, after my uncle passed, we met up with Manuel, and it was like for the very first time we met him, and it was like instant. We connected like that, and amazing people, loving people, and I'm very blessed to have him in my life.
Awesome. Yes, definitely. And you got a project that's going to be taking place, well, not a project, I would say a show that's going to be happening tomorrow evening right there in San Antonio, Texas, right?
Yes. We, me and my sister, we got really close with the Cortez family. They own Pico de Gallo. They own Mi Familia over there off of the Rim in San Antonio on the north side. And the famous restaurant downtown. Why am I drawing a blank? At the Market Square. I'm drawing.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, Mi Tierra.
Mi Tierra, and La Margarita también. We became really good friends with them, and they wanted to do music and they just wanted me and Destiny to go. So we'll be doing a little tribute along with our good friend Mario Ortiz on the keyboards.
Awesome.
We're going to be doing a tribute night. We didn't post it yet. That's why we like to do these things over there, because we like to surprise people. But the very first night, we did a tribute to my uncle Emilio and Selena, so we just played their songs. And this tribute tomorrow, we haven't posted it yet, but I want to tell y'all, since y'all are watching, we're gonna be, if you're in town tomorrow, go to Pico de Gallo. We're gonna be doing a tribute to Límite and Intocable. So if y'all are free,
Awesome.
y'all go down there and y'all check that out, and it's gonna be fun. They're some of our biggest influences in music. Intocable for sure is one of my favorite bands, and one of the bands that have been, very critical in what I do. I think about, I say I have two questions every time I'm in the studio: what would the Beatles do, and what would Intocable do? so I mean, they're very inspirational and a big influence on me. And also Límite también. Saludos a Kiri. Kiri Padilla. He's a good friend of ours too. He's a creator, mastermind behind all the music of Alicia and Límite. And it was just his birthday not too long ago. So feliz cumpleaños, compadre.
Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday to you. And your dad says here, well, this is earlier when you had that little brain fart. We got it taken care of.
My bad.
Yeah.
I forgot. I can't believe I forgot the name. What the heck's wrong with me?
It happens. It happens. No worries. It's
Hola,
another.
mi amiga Isa está. Hey, Ney, saludos. Sí, ya sé. No, Isa es una buena amiga mío, y pues, nombre Isa, saludos, un abrazo, amiga.
And
putting me on the spot.
It's putting you on the spot. Yes.
My dad.
Yeah. And he says, your dad says, and what would dad do?
And what would dad do? I mean, I think I wake up and I ask myself that question every day. But then I say, man, sometimes I can't ask myself that whenever I want like 2 more carne guisada with cheese tacos. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. See, how is that? I've had carne guisada tacos, but I've never had it with cheese. They say it's freaking delicious, but I've never had it.
Maybe it's San Antonio thing. Thing.
Well, yeah, I'm from Corpus Christi originally, and they eat it like that down there as well. And I've never. My sister's like, you have to try it, brother. You have to.
It's amazing, and I mean, it's a Texas thing. It's a Tex-Mex thing. It's so delicious. My favorite one. So there's a taqueria literally 5 minutes away from my grandma's if you're walking. 2 minutes if you're going in a car. It's called Angelica's Number 2. And we're good friends with the owners. They're from Monterrey, but they make Tex-Mex. Mm-hmm. And the carne guisada there and the enchiladas, the cheese enchiladas there, they're the best. And they have a plate. It's called Remedio Plate. They named it after our band. Nice. Yeah, because it was 2016 is whenever we went to the Tejano Music Awards and we were up for some awards. And I asked her, I said, if we win just one award, can you name the plate after us? Because that's my favorite plate. Mm-hmm. And she was like, yeah, claro. So, yeah, she did it. And, so if you're on the south side, Angelica's Number 2 in San Antonio, Texas, tell them that we sent you. Tell them that the Navaira family sent you. And get the Remedio plate with the sweet tea on Fridays. It's only like $7. So
wow, that's a good price right there as well.
You got to try that, Keith. I got to take you if you're down here, man.
Yes, definitely. Are you guys going to be performing at Fanfare? Any word on that?
Yes, we will be there Thursday. I believe it's the 14th, 9:00 at. Man, I can't remember the name of the stage.
But maybe your dad will help us out here in a little bit.
Yeah, maybe Dad will help me out. He's been on it. But yeah, we'll be there Thursday. With my sister. She's getting her award because she just won the Female Entertainer of the Year.
Yes.
Or Female Vocalist of the Year this past year.
Past year.
Yeah, so congratulations to her. And we're excited. It's always a fun time during this time of the year. In March, we got Fanfare, South by, and Spring Break, all in one. So it's a really great thing. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what else March has in store for us as well.
For sure. There's no doubt about that. And the entire year as well, There's a lot of great things happening. Jesse Hernandez says, gotta get sad tacos with cheese from Mama Margie's.
Yeah, Mama Margie's, man. That's a staple here. Have you had that, Keith?
No, no.
No, Mama Margie's. It's the after the club food because
Okay.
it's a 24/7 place. It's like
Nice.
Taco Cabana, but I think it's better than Taco Cabana.
Yeah.
It's the tacos. I mean, at 3 a.m. they hit. They
Yeah.
hit a different way. So it's great, man.
I'll be there in the 14th, 15th, and 16th.
So you have 3 days to either
3
try
days
that
to do
or
that.
Angelica #2.
There we go. Yeah, for sure. I get to give that a shot. So anybody that's watching the show out there, if you got any last words or any comments you'd like to add or any questions for Rigo, feel free to drop them, and he'll be more than happy to answer your questions if you got any right there for him right now. His new single, Luna, is out, available on all digital platforms, guys. So as to go out there and add it to your playlist and take it wherever you go. Sober you up, he says, your pops. Yeah.
I've never been drunk before. I don't know what he's talking about. I've always been sober. I don't know why he says sober you up. I don't know. I'm always sober.
We're having some fun right here tonight,
You
guys.
don't
Right
have to laugh that hard, Keith. You don't have to laugh that hard, man.
Woo! It's gonna get better, right? We got a few more minutes. It's gonna get better before we close things out. The comments are gonna start coming in.
Hey,
But anyhow,
right.
Yolanda says it was a great song for sure. So no
Thank
doubt
you so
about
much,
it.
Yolanda. And no, I guess I want to take this time right now to Keith to just talk about new music. And I don't consider myself anybody big or anybody at all. I'm just a new artist trying to do music that I love, trying to create something, trying to be an artist.
Mhm.
And I guess I would just like to say that, everybody who is starting out, who wants to, share music, write music, make music, record music, I would just have to say that remember to be yourself, one, be humble, two, and three, remember that you're being an artist. You're not doing this just because you just want to sing. You want to influence people.
Yeah.
You want to leave an impact in, if you can change somebody's mood during the day with your song, or if you can, whatever it is, if your song or if your music does something to make people think or act a certain way, that's all that matters. And when it comes to oh, well, these guys are doing something different and it's not traditional Tejano, or like, oh, like this artist over here is rapping, or this artist over here is doing something. Ni modo.
Yes.
It
Right.
doesn't matter what they say. Just keep doing you. Make music for you. Be who you are, and just have good vibes, man. We're already in such a small market that you don't need to be, hating on anybody. You don't need to be worried about what people are saying about your music or about what you're doing. You do you,
Yeah.
at the end of the day. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what a 67-year-old person from Eagle Lake, Texas is going to say about your music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're still buying CDs and, they're not streaming
Yeah.
your music. And I'm not saying it's just everybody who's older. I have so many people, like people from San Angelo, Houston, that are family to me, really, that I've met on the road that support new music. And, they're from the 90s generation still. They're from the Selena days, the Emilio days, the David Lee Garza days. So there are people out there that are still supporting that music and still supporting the new music. So I'd just like to thank you again, Keith, for having me on here and for letting me, say what's on my mind and, spread
Sure.
the love, man, for sure.
Anytime, no problem, man. That's Rick Rodriguez says hello. Slick Rick from Tejano TV, love the song. Says, I'm Joe B. Rodriguez, brother from
Oh,
Dallas.
yeah, that's right. Slick Rick, what's going on, brother? I hope you're doing good, Rick. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since we last saw each other. I hope you're doing amazing, and give Joe a big hug for me, please, next time you see him.
That's right. So, where can they find you on social media? Just give them a quick
Yeah.
rundown, right quick, so that way those that are listening or watching out there right now know where to tune to keep up with all the latest and things and projects you guys got in store right now for Los Navaira, Destiny, and of course Rigo también.
Yeah. So Facebook, Rigo Navaira, just plain and simple like that. On Instagram, Rigo Raul Navaira, and on TikTok, Rigo Navaira. So really, it's all Rigo Navaira on everything except for Instagram. It's Rigo Raul Navaira.
So he definitely wants to stress the TikTok guys. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
working his behind off over there. He's
I've been working my butt off on it, man. I have to record, man. You have to plan all these things. It's part of being an artist nowadays, and it's just you have to reach. There's a new medium that you have to reach, and you have to get out there for everybody who's everybody's on TikTok. I mean, hasta mi mamá.
yeah.
She's on there, and she's my dad sends me videos. Everybody's been sending videos. And it's just everybody's on TikTok, and it's just a great way to spread your music, spread what you're doing, your art, and everything like that. So, yeah, follow me on TikTok, Rigo Navaira, Facebook, Rigo Navaira, and on Instagram, Rigo Raul Navaira.
There you go, guys. If you're out there tuned into the show right now, you can look him up and keep up with all the latest that's going on with of course, Rigo, and his new projects he's got going on. The new single is out, new video, and another one is going to be coming up, like what you said, in April sometime or so. Right?
Yes, around April. Just follow me, and I'll be announcing everything that's coming out. Tomorrow we play at Pico de Gallo, so if you're in San Antonio, come on out, have some drinks. We're going to have a great time. We're going to do a tribute to Intocable and Limite. And Friday we'll be in Brownsville, Texas at the Sombrero Festival with the Palominos and Banda Recordito también. So it's going to be a great show. I actually have practice tonight. So from here, I'm going to head out, to the studio and
practice. Cool.
Yeah, we're practicing tonight for the show, and we're really excited, and we can't wait. So it's going to be fun.
Amazing. One last question for you right quick, Rigo. Your thoughts on where the industry is today and what can we do to make things better?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, for me, I think the industry is going great because I'm looking at it as who's spreading the culture, And for me, the biggest band in the world, honestly, the world, in North America, South America, is Frontera. I mean, like it or not, they've been consistent. They've been putting out hits, working with people that are global phenomenons. And they're from McAllen. They're from the Valley, So to me, it's going great. And if you are a person that doesn't see that, I would say open your mind, because the way that that music is in today's world, it's a mix. You listen to big artists, you listen to Bruno Mars, you listen to Beyonce, you listen to all these Bad Bunny, you listen to all these big artists, huge artists that are selling out stadiums, that are selling out arenas, theaters. These people don't have a certain genre of music, I mean, like Bad Bunny's not this last album, but the album before that, it had songs that consisted of indie, that consisted of cumbia, merengue. Bruno Mars has a mix of R&B and soul, but then also he puts in some rock in his songs, in his older stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where music is going, at least for me, and that's the kind of music that I want to make. And so I feel like the state of this industry, depending on how you're looking at it.
Right.
If you're looking at it in a way to where these guys are from Texas, they're doing cumbias and they're kicking butt. I mean, I feel like it's going great. You just got to have an open mind when you listen to it. And I mean, that's how my music is too. I mean, Luna is not a traditional Tejano song, and a lot of the stuff that's coming out on my album isn't traditional Tejano, but to me, it's Texas. You got ZZ Top up in Houston and Beyonce up in Houston, Stevie Ray Vaughan in Austin. You got Ramon Ayala in the Valley. I grew up listening to all that music, And to me, if you ask me what is it like to be Texas, it's George Strait, it's ZZ Top, Ramon Ayala, it's hasta los Jonas Brothers, you know, whenever they lived in Dallas. I mean, everything that is from Texas, that came from Texas, is, to me, that's what Tejano is now. To me, you know. And I mean, I might have people say, no, you're not.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna definitely have that, but
You
no,
know,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
I don't
saying.
care.
Yeah.
I love it.
And change is good. It's time for a change.
Yeah,
Definitely
man,
is time for a change, man.
I agree. And you know what? Shout out to everybody who keeps doing their thing and who is not afraid to make new music and push the boundaries, because that's what we need to do. I mean,
Right.
at the end of the day, like I said, it doesn't matter what, you know, she's any girl that goes up on stage right now, that old market, you know, is going to say, she's just trying to be like Selena. Or anybody who goes up or sees somebody at Fanfare that has a sort of jazz progression to their music, they're just trying to be like Jay Perez, or they're just trying to be like Mas. Stop comparing it to the 90s, bro. Like, it's just, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done. And it's great music. It's something that will live on forever in me, in all the fans. But it's time for a change, Keith. And, you know, I'm just happy to be making music. And at the end of the day, to me, it's Texas. It's Tejano. It's Tex-Mex. It's Tex-Mex moderno. You know, it's modern Tex-Mex, modern Tejano. And that's it, man. I love doing what I'm doing. You know, I love everybody who's been supporting me and supporting my family. And hopefully you'll like everything that's coming out soon. So stay tuned, and I'm excited to share everything with y'all.
There you go. All you got to do is just, lock it in and crank that sucker up. All right, man. HoustonTejanoHits.com as well. You can request the song there. And if you like it, again, add it to your playlist. It's available on all digital platforms. Rigo Navaira. Luna is the name of his single right there, and he's got an EP that's on the way as well. So follow his Facebook page, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely would like to, you get some more in scoop on that as it goes. So all you got to do again is just follow his Facebook page right there on social media and keep up with all that great stuff. All right. I'd like to thank our sponsors today. Also, ACL Productions, Pro Audio and Lighting. Call them for your next event. Also, would like to thank another sponsor here. It's the Tumbleweed, Texas, Houston's #1 Tejano spot on the north side right here in H-Town as well. Thank you guys for sponsoring the show tonight as well. Rigo, again, thank you so much for being on the show tonight. We appreciate you. You're welcome back anytime, my brother.
Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And hopefully we'll see you in a city near you.
Definitely. We're going to hit you up when we get to San Antonio, man. We got to go have some tacos.
Get ready to take a fat nap afterwards, too, because you're going to be sleepy.
Definitely, right. Peace, brother. You take care. And say hello to Destiny for me and your father as well, man. Take care.
Will do. God bless, brother. Thank you.
God bless.